Hi everybody! Welcome to the stream. Alright. So, this time around... Oh, why is the audio not... Why is the music not playing? Hello? Oh, there we go. This time around we're starting with basically nobody, because 1. Luna wasn't feeling like it, 2. Asfi promised to play with some other friends despite him saying yesterday to me that he was free the entire week, and 3. Sades hasn't come yet. So, yeah, basically solo stream for now. Possibility that Mafit will come from the Undertale streams, and again, Sades will come a little later. Until then, you're with just me. Which I'm not used to. I'm not used to just doing it solo, so this will be something. This will be something. I need to probably like watch myself a bit more, because sometimes when I decide to, I find myself that I speak a little too slow at times and then too fast at others. It's like weird where I kind of like notice little imperfections about how I do things, which isn't that big of a deal, but it's like, you know, if I listen to myself then I can probably improve in general, so I should probably do that a little more. But yeah, I don't listen to myself very much. Like, I don't play back VODs, like, almost not at all. They'll pull some prank once it's April Fool's in a few hours. Honestly, yeah, I can believe something like that being on April Fool's. That would be funny. Speaking of it being April in a couple hours, though, first of all, 4 days, switch to presentation. I'm still hoping for Silksong because, again, not Undertale. Hollow Knight itself was very hard to optimize for Nintendo Switch, so I would honestly imagine, like, if Silksong is in any way like a heavier game performance-wise, honestly I can see it being Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive, though that may be just cope. That might just be cope. And second thing, in 13 days, 413 is happening, which is really cool. There is this 413 countdown thing going on, which is like 5 days of Homestuck prompts. I might want to participate in that, especially to get out of my phase of not posting anything on Twitter despite me actually doing art in the meantime. So yeah, I might do that. I don't know what else honestly is happening when it comes to... I honestly don't know what is happening like otherwise when it comes to 413 in general, because you got the Macaron Place collab thing, which I will be looking for videos of, obviously. And other than that, is there anything 413 related? Like, I don't think so, right? It'll just be something. Oh, I mean, okay, I'm expecting Casey, like, you know, voice actor Casey to change his profile into Karkat again. I hope he will. So yeah. Is there anything else that happens on in April, like early in April? Oh yeah, obviously, freaking April Fools means Minecraft, like funny snapshot. I still haven't played the Potato update, so I might want to do that. But yeah, I guess that's April for you. Like quite a lot of stuff happening, and I really hope that I will like manage to finish chapter 2 before chapters 3 and 4 come out. And I really hope that I don't miss anything. Which again, because I'm alone, I am trusting all of you to keep me in check, and before I go into any sort of like place of no return, like let me know about like interactions I might have missed, about just things I could have gotten that I missed, you know, just in general. Please inform me. Please. Okay? Okay. Sorry, DMing somebody. Okay. Let's just start. Let me look at the chat, like actually catch up with it. Oh yeah, and also welcome everybody, because I kinda forgot about that, huh? Actually no, let me fix the audio first, because you won't be able to hear the game. Okay, the OBS is lagging. Hi Tunas Captor, hello Izen, hello Doc. Yeah, that's everybody right now. Hello, you three. Let me really quickly... Yeah, there we go. Change this. Bam. This is such a good unused theme. Like, in general, the freaking beta design for Queen just rocks so hard. Hold on, I might be able to show it. Oh yeah, I do have it downloaded here. Look at this! Look at this Queen! She was so cool! Such a unique, like, color palette, too. The original one, before it changed into the blue one. Such a cool color palette. And these are, I'm pretty sure, also like Toby's sketches in MS Paint, because he does basically all of his concept art in MS Paint with a mouse. So the fact that he's been like just gradually getting better at that is also really cool to see. Like, look at those. Those are sick. Like there is a certain smugness in there that is really like cool to see. Okay, let me actually catch up with the chat now. Silk Song over Morrow, yeah, it is Cope, yeah, okay. I forgot about 413 fake fan. Nah, it's fine. I did too. Until recently. Can't wait for the Jack Black voiceover update, true. God, I've seen so many people on Twitter like want to read Homestuck for the first time and then they're like, oh, whoopsie doopsie, website is broken, guess I can't read it, and then the replies are all, the unofficial Homestuck collection, please! I think it's really funny each time it happens. I noticed in April there was always one of the more eventful months in general, honestly. Even in history, I keep seeing dates of it on April. Cool. Elytra wingsuit, don't mention. Don't. Very Medusa-esque, yeah. Love the eye rather than the funny text on the visor, also yeah. There was actually a shadow, yeah. I know that we talk about a lot about Toby being one to break patterns, but I honestly, like, if the blue thing will not be a thing, if like nothing else will be a thing, like maybe like chess theory is just completely wrong. If anything, I hope that the like monarchs, like the rulers of the Dark Worlds, will keep having their like faces obscured like that, because I think that's just really cool. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's play the game. Oh yeah, chapter select. Oh yeah, because this is the screen that I recognize. This is the screen that I recognize from 2021. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, look at that. And you have the 7th chapter. Listen, when we're making the bingo, I am putting freaking intermission chapter between chapter 3 and 4, like on my bingo card. Like that is happening, straight up. Okay. Gwen. Me when I Gwen. Oh. Wait. Asfi?
Yeah.
You said... Huh?
It might be karma, but after dumping my friends many times last week for being on stream with you, now I'm the one that got to.
Oh no! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry!
One of them wasn't there this time around.
Oh. Did you at least inform them what you were actually doing? Like...
No.
Dude, next time at least tell them what the hell you actually, like, what is actually happening. Or were they, like, IRL friends?
Yeah, they were IRL friends.
Okay, in that case...
I just told them I was playing with other friends.
Okay. That makes sense then, because, you know, I don't wanna... Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Hi, chat.
Look at him. Oh, hi, Salmo. That's unexpected. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Let me put you up a little. I think we all saw the edit where this chapter selection is shaped like the Homestuck Act Lamau. It's the frickin' image ever. It's the image ever. Interesting that Dark World rulers have their faces obscured by darkness, and then Titans have their faces obscured by light. Okay, that's actually a really cool thing. That's actually a really cool thing. Also, faces obscured by light, denizens from Homestuck reference, isn't? Okay. Oh, hello. How do I read that name? I'm assuming you're supposed to read that as the J as either H or Y. I'm assuming. I'm not really sure. I'm not familiar with that character in the middle, the A with the squiggle on top. Can you tell me how to pronounce your name? Well, either way, last name Nitro, hello. Welcome to the stream. Deltarune Chapter 6 will be bigger than the rest of the chapters combined, and Chapter 7 will just be one end, just be the ending. God, don't even joke, lad. Don't even joke. Okay.
I mean, chapter 7 could be the epilogue or something like that.
This is a Homestuck reference they're making, Asalmo.
Oh, he doesn't get it. Oh, he
Oh.
doesn't get
He
it.
doesn't get it. Chad, he doesn't know. Okay.
How do you know?
Because I'm pretty sure I've yapped about this specific part to
Yeah.
him at some point, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
You will start chapter 2 in file slot 1. Sure. Chris? Oh my, the debate of all time, by the way. I love this.
You gotta stream on Discord.
Oh, okay, right, yeah, sorry. There you go. Oh, wait, is that a knife? No, no.
Oh, that was so insane the first time.
Yeah, God. Listen, when I was watching that anniversary stream, my heart sank. Like, oh my God, were we wrong? No. It's just really funny. Okay. Chris, did you eat all of the pie? Slap. It is your knife isn't in this empty tin, isn't it not? Oh, Chris. Am I going to have to lock the oven again? Well, hurry out of bed. It is time for school. Wake up, man. It's time for school. It's time for school. School. Hi,
What
Chris.
does he mean, your knife? Does Chris just have a personal knife?
I mean, I wouldn't be that surprised, honestly. If they're that kind of, like... Obviously, Dirt would be reading into it a lot, but, you know, people just carry around knives for personal protection, you know? Sometimes.
I didn't know Deltarune took place in Britain, okay.
Okay, man. You're bad.
Chris just does it for personal
I'm
eating.
gonna actually link this to Azure and force him to watch, I think. That's what's gonna happen.
Just because I mentioned Britain, you
Yeah.
think him be a little bit
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, he yapped to me about frickin' aspect ectobiology in DMs and I didn't respond to it. I'm sorry for not reacting to your yapping. I forgore. Okay, there we go. Now he won't delete it. I think. He might delete it out of spite. Close drawer. It's a bird cage. When the door's closed, there's no escape. Did you put it back yourself then? It's stained. Even after a long night, the sun rises the same as always. I love that this area, like, this is the area that most people will, like, actually see each time, right? Because not everybody will actually explore all of Hometown, because some people will, like, absolutely feel demotivated to do so. But I love that you get this new dialogue each day, you know? Here specifically. I really like that. There's $5 in your brother's drawer. Take it. Okay. Big choice, fellas. Do not. It isn't yours after all. Here's the thing. We have $2, right? We have $2, and these dollars might be useful for something in the future. But I don't know. So, I don't know. On the computer's desk.
Macaroons.
Huh?
2 macaroons.
Yeah, two chromer, okay. 16 acts of HTC, okay. Toby Fox is truly a master of baiting. Shut up! So the knife really was to steal the cake after all. I remember an image before... The pie, by the way. That's okay. I remembered an image before chapter 2 that predicted it would have been exactly that they do. That's funny. Well, obviously there was something else that they did at night, but pie was one of those things. Time to steal money from Asriel. You're on the broke route now. Yeah. Hi D. Hello. I love how Salmo, you are in VC with us. You can just say this out loud. I love how Toby tricked us into thinking there would be an edgy storyline to Deltarune. Well, I mean, there will be an edgy storyline. Like, come on, let's not kid ourselves. But, like, it's not gonna be Chris is a vile murderer that will kill absolutely every single character that you love dearly, you know?
No, but like I meant, I love how he tricked us into thinking there will be some genocide type shit,
Yeah.
and only to be like, oh no, just kidding, and then
Yeah.
we find out Snowgrave exists.
Yeah, that too, actually. In the same chapter, yeah, okay, I didn't finish reading that. That makes sense. Chapter 3 has to include Asriel's PC and his Epic Games? Sure. I really don't think that the Dark World will extend to the rest of the house, honestly. I really think it will just be downstairs, but I guess we'll see. On the computer's desktop is a folder called Epic Games Stuff. It's a poorly drawn design for a game. Seems the last boss is a creature with giant rainbow wings. Doesn't seem like this game ever saw the light of day. Aw.
There's a theory that Undertale is just Azrael's game, which is
No.
really funny to think about because that will mean he just made the random convenience store clerk OP for no reason.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, but that would also be like, you know, it would be funny if you like interpreted that at the same time as Deltarune being Gaster's game. Now that is some, well, not Gaster's game, but like Gaster's universe. But like now that would be some freaking Homestuck level bullcrap.
Gaster made Azrael that made Undertale.
One universe creating the other, and that universe creating the universe that created it in a loop. Yeah, that is some Homestuck stuff. Underneath the bed is an old cartridge of Cat Petter's RPG. Catty and Catty can be seen faintly written on with Warren Gel Pen. I can't read. $5. Guys. 5 Chromer, okay? 5 doubloons. We taking it or not? We have to decide.
Yes, Saint Cromer.
Yes.
Yes. Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, fine.
Okay.
We're stealing. You reluctantly borrowed $5. Cool.
Cromer.
You have already taken enough. Yep. Okay. So that Chris does feel bad about it. Which, I'm sorry. There's no time to read books. Just generally. God, I relate to that so much. I went on when I first played in like Discord VC, I like went on a whole rant about like, yeah, me. A cactus. There's not much to say about it. How to Draw Dragons is at the bottom of the drawer. The purple character on the cover is dressed immodestly. Your brother will never return this book. This is what they call you. My interpretation of this is that this narration came up here because of, you know, us basically like making Chris socialize a lot more than they would have like otherwise in the past, right? In the recent past. And like they just kind of didn't think about themselves for a while, like as a person, and then there is like all of these people actually addressing them. So that's my interpretation, right? This dialogue is because of that specifically. The door is locked. Let me look at the chat. I remember when people discovered Snowgrave, so many people thought it was fake. God. Don't even
I thought it was fake. I thought it was fake.
Yeah,
I was like...
don't even get me started. Like, I literally remember, right? Like, I was still in the middle of my playthrough. I had not even, like, you know, finished Queen's fight yet, right? I was just in VC, like, in a random freaking Undertale-related Discord server. Asfi was there, some other Undertale friends were there, and I was just playing for the first time, right? I'm pretty sure SKL joined the VC randomly to say Chris get the banana before I actually saw that scene. I remember that specifically. like they just entered, said Chris get the banana, left, and I was like, what do you mean? I didn't like actually encounter that scene yet, and then after I did, I went into their DMs and I was like, you.
You.
Okay,
He spoiled you.
Besides that, I specifically remember it was like early on. Not well, maybe not early on, but again, like still before the Queen fight, right? I was just hanging around, having a bit of a break, looking through channels, and I accidentally saw like somebody posting spoilers, but it wasn't spoilers for what I knew, because it was just some random Reddit post with like somebody showing off the Snowgrave route and like Birdly getting frozen. I saw that like before anything else about the Snowgrave route, and I was like, what the actual hell? And people were like adamantly discussing, is this real? Like the chapter is way too new for people to have like actually, you know, either modded this or animated this. What the hell, right? Like this feels like a creepypasta. What the hell is this? Like
there was this whole ass document.
Yes, those early
process.
moments.
I was reading through it. I was like, what the fuck is this fanfic
But that's what's so cool about it, is because it, like, at first, before it became so well known and so well documented, in those like first 3 days of the game existing, it felt so strange, and it was so like invigorating to be there and see that happen, you know?
Yeah, like
Well,
I was in a stream with one of my friends when like we read the doc and Kai and someone wanted to try it out, and the shock on our faces as what
It
was
worked.
described was slowly beginning to happen.
Yeah,
They were
like again, Toby actually like kind of mastered how to make something that, you know, at first glance kind of seems like a creepypasta if, you know, it's new and you're hearing about it for the first time. Like, it genuinely felt like something unreal. Like, there was a level of actual genuine unreality to it at all, and that was awesome. Okay.
I was
Yeah.
like reading through the document. I was like, oh fuck it, what the fuck is this? But this is certainly fake. But at the same time, that like sprite of Birdly in the ice block was just too accurate looking for it to be fan made like a day after release.
Well, that's not even the thing.
Sure.
I saw like an
Sure,
animation of Snowgrave happening, like the spell going up and stuff. Like, ugh.
I was like, oh, sure, let's. I have some free time. Let's try this. Surely nothing's gonna happen.
Clueless.
Especially the fucking spam ton appearing at the end of the route. Like that was the most the weirdest thing, honestly.
Yeah.
But I also do love that the way that they did it, that the developers did it, is like, Snowgrave doesn't have any standout tracks that you would want in the OST, right? Because what's still to this day makes Snowgrave so interesting, right? So like fascinating, is that Toby didn't acknowledge it, right? Toby has always acknowledged the No Mercy route, but he never said anything about Snowgrave. Still.
True.
And it's like, it exists though, and there is like music that isn't in the OST there, or, you know, it's like short loops and stuff, and it's just a slowed down version, but they use that to their advantage, right? Like, you don't have anything you would want in the OST, because, you know, everything is just like such short loops and stuff, so you know, it wouldn't really be worth it, and they reused stuff from the game proper, like, so effectively. Like, Deal Gone Wrong, a lot of people still associated way more with Snowgrave than, you know, the prelude to the Spamton Neo fight in, like, you know, regular gameplay. Which is, like, also crazy.
Yeah, because it played in the whole mansion.
Yeah, but, like, I still personally, when I hear Deal Gone Wrong, I still see that frickin' Chris! Yeah, you know, and him, like, hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever, let's actually read now. God. Asriel making a game based on everybody he knows and then including his OP self-insert is amazing, and I can't believe I never considered it. Can't wait for chapter 5 when we have to travel to the Undertale universe. Please no, let's not do that. Hot dollar money. So real, trying so hard to continue reading House of Leaves. Is there, but there actually is no time. That's cool. Okay, House of Leaves has been like a book that I've heard a lot about over the past few years, and I was like, oh my god, this is so fascinating, but also I'm like, oh my god, I wouldn't be able to read it because it's a book. The time gap from chapter 2 to now being as long as Undertale to chapter 1 or whatever is so interesting to me, because like I think about being an adult made this feel infinitely shorter than the Undertale gap. That's no, that's the thing though. Okay, well it's to use kind of yes, but it's also just because, you know, time passes differently when you have so much more to compare to, right? Regardless of if you're an adult or not, you know, the latter part of a specific time you have to wait for something will always feel shorter than the former part, right? That is just how we experience things as humans, right? Regardless of the adult thing. But it is really interesting to think about how many things I've gone through my life while, you know, waiting. I think that is really interesting. I mean, also, just the fandom, the Undertale fandom has, like, developed so much within those for like, first 3 years. Like, so much stuff happened. I wasn't there, but I analyzed it all, like, afterwards, and people have told me about their experiences, so, yeah. Undertale and to Deltarune, I was, you know, a teen or whatever, so I lived, like, a billion lifetimes at one time. Whereas this way, I've been the same guy. Yeah, okay, now I get ya, yeah, now I understand ya. I've been an adult for a relatively short time, so I'll see how I feel. But man, that is a little scary, like, just, you know, time-wise. Is there something called, like, is there something, like, akin to, I don't know, being called chronophobia or something? Fear of just time? Because I feel, occasionally I get, like, fearful of time itself, like, in general. Occasionally. It was truly magical. You literally had to be there. I remember watching Shay following said document. Oh my god. I've never actually seen the document itself. It was just somebody in VC instructing me. I should honestly read the original Snowgrave document. That would be really fun.
Good luck finding it.
I remember following it before.
I'm gonna try to find it, to find the document.
Well, we're not gonna do it right now. I'll just do it on my own, right? Like at some point or other. It was the document being shared around it that taught me about it existing. If I recall correctly, it was seeing weird route stuff in the files that got people discovering it rather than the in-game hints. Damn, that's a little sad then. Because that definitely does align with, you know, Toby's entire warning about data miners, like at the beginning of back when that file was there in the in the Undertale files. So that still tracks. But I do really like how much better, I guess, Toby got at hiding secrets within the code. Like, the fact that code for the elements exists, but we're still arguing about what element is what element, is like, that's good. You did well hiding those things, Toby.
Another thing, in chapter 1 there was like an unused animation that was like later used in
the
chapter
death
2.
animation, the freaking yeah.
Oh yeah.
There is, because that like place when you actually like snowgrave a guy. Yeah. Wonder how Toby will hide these secrets now that everyone knows to look in the code and do unconventional things to find something new. I feel like it'll be fine. Like, they already did it with Snowgrave, and I remember hearing about that, so I think it'll be fine. There will still be always, like, a layer of, like, a part of the fandom just completely disbelieving everything, so I think it's completely fine. Caliborn phobia, okay, man. Chronophobia is indeed the fear of time and time moving forward. Nice. Chronophobia sounds like a cheesy name for a Megalovania remix from 2017, and I would love it. It would be the best thing you would ever hear, okay? It's not yet time to wash your hands. Chris is plotting. Also, the blinds being on the window here as opposed to chapter 1. God, I really hope that there aren't like any significant changes in chapter 1 and 2 that I would have to like actually check, you know, in an update. I really hope there aren't. On the shower ledge, there is a small container of apple-scented shampoo and a gallon-sized container of pet shampoo. The freaking apple-scented shampoo, by the way, also how it's like how big it became like such a big thing. There's a photo on the fridge. It's of you, your mother, and your brother. There's some white fur stuck in the drain. There's some cinnamony butter caked on the stovetop. Sorry. Cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters and gingerbread humans. It's a trash can, somehow its floral scent has increased. Landline phone, already have a cell phone. Chariel, I really hope you become a character. Hi, Tenamikis, and I don't know, whoever you are. It's
Vision.
It looks like it's plugged in, but it's dusty. So, again, Chris is plotting here already. Chris definitely plugged in the TV at night while they were going around without a soul. Like, 100%. Also, I've literally never noticed this until yesterday, but I didn't comment about it because I forgot. I never realized there are water sausages out here, like, behind the chair. Book of Hymns. Okay. Hi, Chorio. Well, shall we go? God, I remember watching this in the anniversary live stream and it being just so ominous to me. Like, this time there being no music, for some reason I was, like, really scared of that. Chris, there you are. Even Susie showed up before you. Kick. Hey, Chris. If I knew you were gonna be late, I would have showed up on time. I wouldn't have. Susie, please don't kick your desk. Treat school property like you treat people. Okay. Next time I'll aim for the vitals. Nice. I do appreciate that we go straight into a cutscene here when we go to class. Like, it's like I don't know, just skip something, you know. We get that we don't need that introduction again. We know these characters already, and if we're gonna get more exploration of them, then that'll happen already later. That's not what I... in any case, good morning, class. We have a lot to go over today. First, we're starting the reading from page 142. Any volunteers? I guess I could read that. Of course, yes. Trouble yourself not, Noel. I will valiantly take this blow of humiliation. That's okay, I can. Page 142. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Times are pretty good, times are pretty bad. Mediocre times, iffy times, so-so times. Listening to this, your eyes begin to close automatically.
Or me.
Or me. Have a nice day, everyone. And please remember to your group projects. Chris, are you okay? You were sleeping all class. Don't worry, I'm not mad, just concerned. Usually only sleep through the start. Good luck and rest well tonight, okay? I do like that she wishes them well. Them. Yeah, M. I said M. Like, wishes them. Looks like motivational quotes. But you know, still, you should have woken Chris up, really. Chris, this whole partner thing, you didn't lose sleep over it, did you? Actually, my sleep quality increased. Like, Chris, I don't know which one of these you would say. I'm sorry. Huh? Chris, that's good, I think. So maybe you were just staying up late talking to Azriel online again? Wait, you can't do that, right? I hope the internet gets fixed soon. I do like that this is a thing that they insert here. Like, this is kind of an important thing to include, probably. I didn't want to revert into my primal form. This is also obviously a joke about, like, Alphys relying on the internet, right? But I mean, a lot of people that I've seen playthroughs of, like, I've seen playthroughs of Chapter 2, I've seen, like, a couple people treat this seriously and interpret this as, okay, so in lore, without internet, monsters have, like, a primal form they transform into or something. Chris,
Alphys becomes a caveman.
Yeah. Chris, get a good night. No, she just becomes like an actual dinosaur, like a big one. Chris,
Oh yeah.
get a good sleep tonight, okay? Thank you. It's a bunch of roses. The social distancing superheroes. The computer wallpaper is updated. The buff-embracing heroes are now edited to be 4 inches apart. There is dialogue about proper distancing at the school dance. You wonder if your mother had some influence on this change. God, I love that. It is like it's 2021 all over again. You check the time. It seems to not be time for class. So that's the thing that I'm a little confused about, because in chapter 2, we finish class, right? Like, we finish class, and then we still have time for like a Dark World adventure, and we finish the Dark World adventure, and it's like not even evening or anything. So I'm really confused about the time stuff here. Maybe there was just like way shorter class on the second day or something. I don't know. Well, look who it is, the school zombie. You're sleeping like a corpse all class. What's the matter? Had trouble going Betty by last night? Me too, Chris! God, I was just smiling ear to ear when I was reading this. Man. Like I could, which by the way, context for me actually with the anniversary stream when they were teasing this, I fell asleep when it was happening. Like both that and Spam and Sweeps. Okay, basically, the anniversary stream is happening. I'm watching it on my PC. Parents tell me to go to bed. I reluctantly go to bed. I watch it on my phone. It's like outside of their purview for a while, and I try to comment. I try to like do stuff, but no. Eventually, I do fall asleep because I have school. Then I have school, and everybody is like telling me in DMs, do not look at any Discord servers, don't look at YouTube, don't look at Twitter, don't look at anything, just freaking completely close off yourself and finish the damn thing today, okay, when you go back to school. Like, everybody was messaging me about it. So I did it very slowly. I was just like, being calm, like I didn't want to hype up myself or anything large, and then guess what happened? And then guess what happened at the end? And God, I was just like smiling ear to ear when I was seeing this. Same with the Spumpton sweepstakes. When that was going on, I was trying to engage, I was trying to, comment on everything, I was trying to talk with people on Discord about every single discovery people are making, but I had to go up asleep, like fall asleep, and then the next day I wake up and I check Twitter and my freaking thing was answered, and I'm still so happy about that. I know I keep mentioning it, but God, I'm still so like, it's so funny that Spumpton responded to my Q&A question. Okay, whatever.
Yes, crap, we know you're canon.
I know, but it's just such a funny thing to me. Like, I know it seems like I'm flouting, and maybe I am a little, but it's just... I can't get over that fact myself. Like, it's not just a thing of me shoving that into your face. I'm shoving that into my own face, because I still kind of can't believe it. It's been, like, what, 3 years now? And I still am like, wow, that happened.
It's fine, really.
Well, that just happened.
Well, that just okay.
Well,
Like,
that
I could
just
sleep
happened.
after yesterday, but yeah, reading this for the first time, that was just, my God, this was such a joy. Like, seeing Susie, like, basically her new self again, right? After, like, a time of just only having her, bully self to see for most of chapter 1. We see this, the Susie from the end of chapter 1, and we see more of her in an official capacity. That was just made me so happy. Okay. Like I could sleep after yesterday. Just waiting for today felt like years. Aha, wink. Did all that stuff really happen? Lancer, Rouse, everyone, are they still... I also really like the dialogue sprites that they made new for this chapter for her. Look, you've been wondering the same thing, right? Come on already! Cool. Cool. Let me look at the chat. Truth explode. Old Megalovania remixes were peak. I have acquired cookies and cream Pocky. Nice. Have you ever seen videos of people biting into cattail plants? I think Susie would bite a water, so these are cattails. They're fairly common water weeds. They're not edible. /ref. There are so many stupid ideas I can think of. Oh, hi, Rhombus. I can think of for Mike's full name and role. Imagine if instead of it being a pan on the microphone, it was like microwave and he was a cook. Michelangelo and like a sculptor. Literally, the Winterer's take on chapter 3 has Mike be a microwave. It's the funniest thing ever. You should look his theme up, it's really good. Go look up the Winterer Mike theme. Go look that up, it's really damn good. Bro literally crawled up on the desk, is he okay? Chadley. Hell yeah. I love Birdly, dude. I've always loved Birdly. And Dorkt's video about him just reinforced that for me. He's got aura, but like pathetic aura. Barely slander in the chat already! Yeah. Didn't mean it in a bad way, I promise! She's so the cool teacher. She respects Chris's right to drool on the desk, exactly. I like Badly as a character, but also if he was real and I had to study in the same class as him, I would hate him. I could never stand this guy. That's the thing though, he's kind of exaggerated. I feel like if you tempered him down a little like yourself, he would be actually pretty okay. Especially since I imagine he is an actually smart student. And here's the moment where the fandom's perception of Susie changed forever. Yeah. Your spammed in response rant reminded me about today Toby replying to yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know how to actually pronounce the person's name. Pestrissa's Flowey post, and then Pestrissa posting Toby's reply framed on the shelf. Okay, I didn't see that part. That's really funny. The truth about the bird family they don't want you to know. Birdly, Deltarune, Martlet, UT Yellow, the warden from Don't Forget. The warden from Don't Forget is also related, that's so true.
He's the grandfather.
Yeah, I've never tried to pronounce it out loud. It's okay. Can somebody fetch that tweet for me? Because I want to show it on stream too. Alright, Chris, this is it. Moment of truth. Everything we've been waiting for is just behind this. If we open this and there's nothing inside, well, will we still be... Because she's like has this little freak creature that she actually likes, and they're like very incredibly neutral in their behavior around her, and she's like, oh my god, I have a friend, and she's like actually internally really happy about it. Like, Susie.
Susie's character development is the best.
Screw it, let's just open it already. Susie? Yeah? Noelle, hey. What the hell are you doing here? Sorry to bother you. Birdly and I were going to the library to do some research for our group projects, and if it's okay, would you want to come too? Oh, Chris, you can come too, I mean. God. Crowell shippers everywhere, on their knees, like completely obliterated. I mean, we're like busy with Chris, help me out here, what do we say? Is this the only correct option? Crime.
Crime.
No, just committing crimes. Just gonna go do some crimes and go to jail forever. It sucks! That sounds just fun, you two. I'll be at the library. Chris, if you could bring her by later, it would mean the world to me. Oh, a lot to me, sorry. Actually, wait a second. Susie, I have something for you? Hmm? Okay, see you, bye! It's a lunchbox? Full of chalk. She had choke the whole time and didn't give it to Alphys. What the hell, Chris? Here, you hold on to this. You got the chalk. The freaking blink too. Wait, Chris, what the hell was that? Why would Noelle ask me to do homework with her? Death wish much? Does she wanna fail? Wait a second. Wait a second. God, the gears are turning. Chris, did you notice how nervous she was? And like blushing and stuff? Chris, you don't think she don't know her secret identities? You know, this dark world stuff? Damn, we gotta keep this under wraps, Chris. This is our thing, you know. Anyway, enough waiting already, right? Let's go. God, she's so cool. I love this animation so much! Look at it!
Yes.
So cool.
Transformation.
I love
The
them.
little spin on the
I
This
love
was
it.
so badass.
The crime closet. Hate it when people commit crimes in my closet. I've always found it funny how terribly Susie does at keeping up the confident crap post energy that of that crimes answer. Yeah. Chris has that Tumblr dog in them and Susie does not. True, actually. Susie discovers the gay people exist. The gears are turning, but there's no light bulb. A broken heart. Hi, Luna. Sorry, I was playing the FNF update. Oh, cool. Right, that also happened. I forgot about that. Honestly, I think you would enjoy what we were talking about earlier, so go like watch that later, pretty please. Haha, Lunar. Hi, Lunar.
Hi, Lunar.
Hi, Lunar. Deltaing the rune so hard right now. I remember the discourse about whether that red eye in the animation is real or not. Yeah, I remember that too. And then Toby just confirms it. It's funny. Like people were thinking that's also a dead pixel. Hey Chris, you really gonna walk everywhere so slowly? I know you're kinda taking it in, but you can run, you know. You remembered something about the X button. I love how that's just for people that, you know. That it will be so funny if at the beginning of each chapter there's just a reminder, you know. Level 2 bed
There will be,
inspector. Inspects all beds inexplicably. Let me.
Who got?
Man. Level 2 Dark Knight. Does damage using dark energy. Okay. Same thing. Hi!
Dark night?
Yes. And here we are. And here we are. Kirby fans. Chris, Susie! It's been ever so long! Yeah, it's been what, a day? Oh, that is short, isn't it? It's just that I've never had friends before, so I've never waited so long to see them again either. Fine, guess we'll try not to let you die of loneliness. I bet Lancer wants to see us too, right? Hey, wait a sec. Where is Lancer? He doesn't even live here, Susie. You don't even know that the older world is like destroyed. He doesn't even live here. Where's everybody? There's nobody here usually. Worry not, Susie. You'll see them all in a moment. Just wait here, alright? Okay. Hey, this better not be some kind of prank or something. Chris, I have something to ask you. I need you to return to the light world and go to the old classroom to the east of the closet doors. Inside, gather everything on the ground and bring it back here, could you?
Why doesn't he also fill Susie in on that?
I'm pretty sure it's I'm not sure. I think it's
Maybe
like
he doesn't want to make her worry.
well, okay, here is the thing about that. Obviously he cares about Susie too, as well. Like, I don't think I want to be, like, kind of pessimistic about that topic specifically. But it does feel like he kind of treats her a little lesser than Chris, in the sense that because, like, you know, Chris is the actor, you know, and the one that is, you know, that has this higher being, I guess, us, you know, connected there. Rousey is most likely aware of that, right? And
Yeah, definitely.
Then if that is the case, then in his mind it's probably like, I mean, it's probably only worth it to really tell this kind of stuff, this kind of deeper knowledge to Chris only, right? Like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a more reasonable thing to assume about him.
I guess he
Chris.
mostly wants us to know.
Yeah, that too, probably. Chris, go to the old classroom and bring everything back here. It's where you return to the but you know, I don't want to be too cynical. I'm sure Drowsy is also also wants to be actually friends with Chris too. Which, if we're taking the T into account, that is not, you know, that is not working on Chris.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
I'd be pretty weirded out if the first person I met in this Dark World was an almost one-to-one copy of my brother,
Yeah, but
who has
younger,
been away
yeah.
for a long time.
That's the thing. I feel like Chris is more weirded out than anything still to this day right now. It's where you returned to the Light World last time. Head east after you exit the Dark World. So, Rousey, you're not gonna put your pad back on? Why? Did I look cuter before? No, I should just mean... You think I look cuter now? It was just nicer seeing less of you. You're making me blush. God, I love that dialogue. Hurry the hell up, Chris. Longer you take, longer I gotta spend with this weirdo. Ew. If you're bored, Susie, we could crochet some team scarves. Wait, crochet? Isn't that the game with the hammer? Yeah.
Crochet Undertale?
Yeah.
Crochet?
Like the merch
Like a
thing, like the
streamer?
book, yeah, like the book. It's like knitting. Alright, long as I get to use the hammer. Hurry the hell up, Chris! Chris, go to the old classroom and bring everything back here. It's where you returned to the Light World last time. Head east, blah 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 blah. Okay. You look upon the castle you first saw yesterday. You are filled with the power of immediate nostalgia. Dude, I swear to you, I read that and the chills went over my spine, like I'm not even joking.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
save files. Okay, hell yeah.
Look. No, remember what I said last time.
Yeah?
Remember what? Look at that star to the left. When you're gonna come back with the other character, it's gonna be gone.
I'll make sure to remember. Hell are you going, trying to have cake without me? Okay, Suzer. Okay, the Suzer. Hi. The rubble on the ground seems to have been dusted and polished. Someone around here really cares about the details. Ralray, yeah.
Big roller.
Big Ral. It seems to be locked, it may never open again. Well, obviously, since... I mean, if you think about it, couldn't this just be like another exit for the Lighteners out of the Dark World now, since the Dark World that's literally behind it is just gone? Behind this door?
I think Ralsa uses that to travel Dark Worlds.
No one's looking. Hack the dummy? You did not hack the dummy. You won't take the path of fluffiness any longer. No! Okay, there we go, thank you. You hacked the dummy. Nothing wrong with a little extra fluffiness in your life. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there is
Fluffy
dialogue,
dummy.
yes, I remember reason. I'll catch up with this chat in a second. Sorry, just thinking. Perhaps we don't need that dummy anymore? Maybe you could just use the real thing? Okay, Rousey.
Okay, if you say so.
Did he? What the fuck?
So, the hell are you hugging that Rousey statue? Let Chris do what they want, Susie. Also, it's not a statue. The hell you even have a Rousey statue anyway? Susie wants to practice hugging too? Chris, hurry up already! Okay.
How did they see?
I don't know, I feel... Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Look. There are like
So
big
weird.
pauses between the like walls here. I imagine there is like a kind of a more clear view from over there to this area. Also, this is also open.
Do you think when Chris goes to a different room, they like hurry over to the edge to see what they're doing?
Yeah.
And then run back in position when they turn around?
Yeah.
honestly, just saying, this might be a hot take, but Rousey has this kind of fans feeling to them where they just
He.
they just stand apart from the rest. They know more than the others clearly.
Well, yeah, obviously. It's always been kind of a thing where they're like in some ways clueless, you know, the ways of friendship, but other ways there is a lot happening in that little noggin.
Yeah.
IDF 86. Yes, thank you, D.
Noggin.
Hug mannequin dialogue. Susie doesn't know Castletown and the Kingdom are different. Yeah, okay, I guess. Okay, how does Rousey know about the classroom? It's a question I've seen around a lot. Well, again, I feel like since... Okay, obviously the legend he actually said is all like epic and doesn't really acknowledge the like everyday silliness of everything, right? But it's like very, you know, actual RPG story with, you know, knights and like swords and the legend and stuff and this big dark thing and this big dark force and power. But clearly if he knows about all of that and he's been like, you know, informed of that by somebody and he knows that legend and he is supposed to be prepared for how to handle these Lightners, I feel like he would also in that same vein be filled in on where the Lightners actually come from. I would assume at least. Again, I feel like that's all coming from the same source, whatever that source may be. My theory, okay, Isn't says that my theory is that Rousey is the ruler of his dark worlds, and this type of Darkner consistently show that they know about the real world. Right, King said about the fact that, you know, the Lightners specifically, you know, played around with them, and Queen is very much aware that she be a laptop in the light world, right, normally, and, you know, she uses the whole search history thing. I don't know. Hug mannequin, yes, did the Rousey put the hat? Yes, you did the Rousey put the hat on them. I'm being facetious, his character arc is important, Hat Rousey is cuter though, I will say so, yes, I also agree. It's not like, I mean, it's not that big of a difference, it's really not big of a deal. Though I remember there being like a bunch of people back in 2021 making a big fuss about it. A grand fountain. Yeah. I guess it's kind of also kind of interesting because before yesterday, I've always thought of Rousey as the horns, just because I think that's fun. But what also might just be the case is that he's this kind of just basically avatar of darkness, almost like an actual, you know, just being born from the fountain itself, like actual just sheer determination and not an actual object that's being given determination by the fountain. Which, by the way, that is also my interpretation. Like, Darkners are alive because they are being given determination by, like, they are objects that are given determination by the Dark Fountain, and they aren't like Flowey, you know, all emotionless, because all of these objects have had history being interacted with by Lightners. So that also gives that, you know, well, okay, bad words to use, but human element, you know, to them, which makes them not emotionless. That's been my theory, working theory, for a good while now, about it all. Oh yeah. That doesn't seem like the way to the old classroom. Okay, whatever. 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 Oh yeah, we can just jump back in. I forgot about that. Okay, Chris, hurry up. Thank you.
Is there dialogue if you just come back with nothing on you?
Let me see. Sorry, just thinking. Okay, dummy.
No.
Whatever.
Dummy.
Chris, did you forget the way?
Yes. Oh yeah. No one picked up. Okay. You gathered all the junk off the floor and turned it into a giant dusty ball.
Eat it.
Managed to cram everything into the closet, even the rug. So, the actual areas, but the characters we have on our head. Ball of junk. Hello? And how is Chris doing? They are great, Tori. Oh, one of my favorite students, a real star. Oh, how wonderful. God, me when I lie.
Me when I lie.
Me when I lie.
Real life.
They have not been up to anything strange? No, they've been... They're normal! Well, that is relieving. I have just been a little concerned lately. Just lately. God! Alphys! Just lately.
Real.
You take it easy too, Alphys. I am always cheering you on, alright? Thanks. Thanks. Can't let Mom find out you're balancing a giant trash orb.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Oh, excuse me, I seem to be receiving a phone call. Chris? What is it, honey? What? You're normal? Could you explain what you mean by that? Chris, don't give the phone to me. Oh, you are going to the library later? Well, thank you for telling me this time. Have a nice time.
I didn't know you could
Chris,
follow here.
do not worry about the library. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know
That
either,
is, I
actually.
love this freaking dialogue here. I love this entire scene. It's so funny. Okay, let's go. Actually, let me catch up with the chat first. Actually, that's not a statue. Even though Ralsei is a special darkener and that knows about the real world, that head east stuff is certainly something from Gaster. You think so? Okay. I've never subscribed to any theory about that, what Ralsei is, or other theories about other stuff like the night, etc. Just because I figure all the answers will come and there is not enough evidence. Yeah, I've also had that kind of attitude about a lot of stuff, about like speculating about like what will happen in the future of Deltarune. Especially for like the couple of first years, and I just kind of got a little more chill about it, but I certainly think that the ones that get a little too specific are just not for me. Like... I have actually tried to look at the Oblivion theory, and I'm like, no, this is a little too much for me. Like, this is like a little too much actual like stating this will happen verbatim, right? And also,
I've heard of
they
Oblivion
mention,
theory,
and
but I
also
don't
the
know
way
if-
that they describe Kara from Undertale is a little iffy to me. So yeah, I just didn't wanna see it all personally. What do you wanna say, Aspi?
I've heard of this Oblivion theory, but I never looked into it.
Basically, the theory revolves... Well, okay, I didn't read all of it, right? But from what I gather, it revolves around Vessel Knight, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Take Bolden Brush 2, you
Well-
coward.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought they were gonna continue.
Whatever, I can't take Bolden Brush. My only Ralsei theory isn't a theory and it's just what's obvious, lol, which is that he has a lot of pre-existing knowledge on how things are supposed to go and seems different from other Darkners. Well, obviously. He makes that clear enough himself. I love this effect, by the way, of the pile of junk very clearly like fading away into sparkles. Like very... I like that they communicated that visually so clearly to those people that are just not keeping up with what's happening, you know?
Mm.
Hey Chris, so where is every... one? Yeah! Guess who's back, clowns? Lancer! Hell yeah, I love them so much. Hey Chris, I don't know what you did, but hell yeah! Everyone's here! Smash Bros. But, what happened to, Lancer's castle? All gone! Gone? Right. When Chris sealed the fountain, that dark world disappeared. And turned back into a normal classroom. So... Where's Lancer gonna live now? Don't worry, Susie.
Doesn't give a fuck about anyone else.
Yeah. We'll conquer Ralsei's castle as our own. Chris, as you bring Dark World denizens back here, the power of our fountain will transform this town even more and more. So, like, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, it clearly stretches space, whatever we did, right? It's like... I don't know, there is definitely something happening with that. I feel like what will happen is that eventually there will be so much, like the tower will be, sorry, not the tower, the fountain will become powerful enough with its like whole pure darkness thing, as to where we will be able to like reach all of these weird places that we aren't supposed to see through the cliffs area. I really think that will happen. We'll transform this town more and more. From now on, the enemies we spare will be recruited to our town. It's so strange how they like introduce that on here, that whole mechanic. So let's keep sparing enemies, okay? Anyhow, why don't we all have a look around? We can head north towards the castle. I have a special surprise to show you there. Aha! Not that I surprise myself first. The last one there is a fresh and fragrant egg. Come on, Chris, you gonna let him beat us? Yeah.
So are they ever going to tackle the blatant property theft that Chris does at the end of chapter 2?
No. I've heard of something called janitor theory, which is that whoever is like you know, just cleans up the the school actually like kind of knows about the dark world and just kind of shuts up about it because they think that they're high or something. I'm pretty sure that exists. I've had my own janitor theory for a while, but I can't describe it right now. I have like a short write-up about it, but I kind of want to put that into a bigger project, which clearly is happening sometime. Blah, whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like all the games in your backlog.
Yeah, of course.
Games and projects backlog.
Hi! So, do we have on the menu somehow knowing about the player's name? Oh hey, welcome to Craft Town! Or so I heard it's called. Looks like the menu does have the item I just listed. Come to think of it...
From home!
Welcome to me too, haha! I think we're gonna like living here. Nice.
Craft Town?
Craft Town.
I hardly know her.
Thanks to you, Commander, we have been liberated. I hereby declare today National Ham Sandwich Day of Independence. God, I love that. This guy always seems like he's enjoying life more than me. Maybe it's because he's a higher level? So I mean, I imagine it's actually talking about the levels that we have out here, you know? Oh yeah, which, speaking of, by the way, rudeness 89, lowered by 10 than from last time we checked. Purple still yes, by the way.
Well, yeah, I don't see the purple stat changing anytime soon.
Yeah, and also the stat that was here before, I forget what it was, did change into sweetness. I forget I think there was something else in here, in its place.
It was the one with the wingding-looking smiley face.
Right, yeah. I wonder if we get Noelle back into a party in a later chapter, will like her wingding stat basically also disappear? Will that also happen?
Maybe. Oh, can you go up real quick?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the star. Hold on.
Go to the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's gone.
Oh yeah, oh, it is okay, sure. Weird. Okay, let me actually save. The castle town has transformed from the power of friendship. You are filled with the power of friendship-based architecture. Love that. Hello? Ah, thou hast transplanted us to thine castle town. And truly, a magnificent town of castles it art. But something art lackingeth, it feeleth. Could thou guys perhaps bringeth in an evil ruler or something? God, he misses his Pookie Bear. Lancer hath denounced me vice father. Forth hence, I do all the cooking and cleaning. Perhaps I shouldn't speaketh of a new employer. I shouldn't seeketh. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Vice father, by the way. Seems Hattie likes this place. She hopes you'll find enough beds to inspect. You'll lose your bed inspector title if you don't inspect enough beds. See, this is something that I'm wondering about. Like, do I take the moss eater route or the bed inspector route? Because a lot of people, I imagine, will just immediately switch to moss eater, but like, I kind of want to see where bed inspector leads, honestly. You know? What do you guys think about that?
Moss Eater is superior.
Okay.
Have another save for bed inspector.
I mean, I guess we can do that. Castletown, love it, my favorite OST. Yeah. People usually theorize about every small thing, but I genuinely think this Ruden is just a gag that is meant to confuse you. It's just so Toby. You know what? Sure. Why not? Can't wait to see Castletown get more lively in Chapter 3 and 4. Yeah, I would love to see it actually get, like, you know, physically bigger. I would love to see that. I never learned of the bed inspector thing, by the way. This is awesome. Yeah, see? This is not something enough people talk about. I want to be the one person who, like, focuses on bed inspecting. I hope rules is... Though, I hope that I don't miss any moss eating. Man, we'll see. I hope Rules is there for each chapter to be the most pathetic minion of whoever does Dark World's final boss. I really... Okay, obviously, we're not taking... We don't have Rules with us in Chapter 3 by default. Unless Ralsei brings him, like, along, you know? Rules will just not be in Chapter 3. Which is such a shame, because I so wish he was a cowboy, you know? I would love for him to be a cowboy. Like, you know, he is a pirate in Chapter 2.
There's gonna be another cowboy to fill in the role.
Man. You'll lose your bed inspector title if you don't inspect enough beds.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Asfi?
Yes.
No.
Please.
Yes.
Oh, damn. My friends are calling me. Oh, I gotta go.
Okay.
Oh,
Bye.
man.
Bye. Traitor.
Wow.
Bye.
Okay.
Come on.
No.
Do it. Look, Doc, the other Italian in chat is cheering you on.
Fine.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Come on. Do
Mama
it.
Miba, welcome to Top Bakery. Our special chefs spin baked goods at the top of their class.
Nice. Hello. Oh, right. This is Malleus. I forgot about that, honestly. Such a pretty place.
Yeah, he got evicted immediately.
Yeah, such a pretty place, by the way. Ho ho ho! I am Chef Lancier! Try my delicious hand-formed cookies! They are free for a price? What's the price? $0. Take cookie. You already took a cookie! Wait, I'm still regenerating from the last... Oh, right, we haven't eaten the last one. Lancer
The
cookie.
fact that there is another Lancer.
Give it to Susie. Face. Okay, Susie.
Face. one HP.
Lancer cookies. Want one? Take cookie. I now pronounce you cookie and wife. Lancer cookie was added to your items. Alright. Lancer cookies want one? Okay, do not. Even if you get stronger, Lancer cookies never falter. Always reliable, they will heal you in times of need. Maybe if you need to be healed 1 HP. They don't heal just 1 HP, Ralsei. Come on, don't be such a critic. Hi, Malleus. Love ya. Well, well. Welcome to Top Bakery. I am this bakery smith, Malleus. I do not know what any of these strange tools are for. But using my skills, I can fuse items to create new ones. Chat. Bread? What is this technique you speak of? I love you so much, Malleus. You're such an underrated character. Your body is a weapon.
Poisson.
You must take care of it from time to time. Haha! Let's feel my technique! Somehow, everyone's HP was restored. Well, don't you feel better after my nice massage? Haha! Okay, fuse items. Let's see. Double Dark Burger. Takes 2 bites to finish. Silver card. Amber card. Square charm that increases dropped money by 5%. Let's do it. Aha! Let's feel my technique! There's also like some sprites that not many people see. Like the little like item bags. You got silver card. Right, and we had yeah, there we go. Okay. Money. Money, that's what I need. Better
Real.
than nothing. Okay. And how about
Real.
silver card? Do they take credit? Okay. Fuse
Are you
items.
not gonna clip it though?
Oh right, I forgot about that. Okay. We have. Okay, Chris always.
Replace the number card.
Yeah. Yeah. We might actually. Okay, hold on. Without talking to
Look
Sean.
at the other ones.
Yeah, I will in a second. Without talking to Sean, let's buy 1 amber card to just get another silver card.
Hi, Sean. Bye, Sean.
Hi, Sean, my Sean.
Yeah, hi Sean, bye Sean. Silver card. There we go. Pam, pam, pam. Equip. And there we go. Welcome to Top Bakery. Fuse card. Okay, let's see. So twin ribbon, pink ribbon, and white ribbon. Pink ribbon is something you find in the cyber world. Spike band, glow wrist, and iron shackle. We have not encountered this glow wrist, I think. Actually, no. I'm dumb. Obviously, it is an item that exists. Sorry, you get it in Cyberfield. I forgot about that. Tension bow.
Yeah.
B-shot bow tie and tension bit. We shall do that. Yeah, gain 10% tension from grazing bullets. Yeah, okay. We shall save the tension bit. I hope that in terms of items, like consumable items you gotta save, I hope that these will actually, like, you know, stick around. Like, you will actually, like, before each chapter, you will be able to look at my... Well, okay, but we won't be able to do it before, like in chapter 3, unless frickin' Ralsei takes Malleus with him, you know? But... yeah, I do hope that in the future we will be able to, like, look at Malleus's menu and see which items we actually gotta save, you know? Twisted Sword, Thorn Ring, and Pure Crystal, which, again, we have no idea what a Pure Crystal is, but it is really interesting that Thorn Ring is a thing here. Okay. Thank you, Malleus. Thank you for your services. Let's save.
Visit the cafe.
Oh, damn it, I didn't talk to Lancer over here. Damn it.
Alright.
It's a clean start for us here. So kitty.
So, Kiri.
Bow. I'm just a block. Okay. Cafe. Do it.
Mama Biba, I wanted to run the bakery, but someone is already working there. A cafe that serves pastries. What a disgrace.
Cafes almost exclusively sell pastries, by the way.
What sort of humiliating thing will happen next?
Nothing. Okay. Oh, hold on, no.
Mon amigas, welcome to the bakery. I wish.
Okay. Prize.
I can only generate one speaking at a time. Please finish your cake and I will give you another.
Okay. I forgot that we actually... because we do have the shadow crystal. You have the crystal up to your eye.
And
But
what does
oh!
that have to do with this?
Because I'm saying, like, we have the shadow crystal as in we beat Jevil, but we didn't use the top cake this time. The spin cake.
Thin cake.
Yeah. Also, I've never actually seen this dialogue. Shadow crystal being used in the Cliff's Dark World, which is here. It doesn't seem very useful. Like, you said, like, you look through the crystal, but nothing happened. Doesn't seem very useful. That's so interesting. I've never seen that. You try to call
It
this
only
up.
shows up in the light world.
No, you get it is something else. It is something else. No, oh yeah. By the way, that was the nothing but garbage noise dialogue being added there onto that. Okay, Mon Amigas, check recruits. Rudin, said to be someone's best friend, but maybe not. Shine on, you lazy diamond. Like shiny things, dislike effort. Element jewel. Hathy, a heart with a big heart. Always supporting others with her bullets. Like lip gloss, dislike drama. Element heart. Pawn man, a simple organism that takes life one square at a time. Like sleeping, dislike moving backwards. Element hoarder. Rabbik, a real dust bunny, known to play dirty but loves to play clean. Like dusty places, dislike vacuum. Element rabbit : dust. So a lot of people mistake actual elemental pairs, which are element / element with element : element, because element : element is just an enemy being dual type, while element / element is an actual elemental pair, which are basically the same element but two themes to the same element, I think. I think that's how it is. I'm pretty sure. Bloxer. A shape-changing fighter. Ironically, blocking is not its forte. Like cross-trainers. Dislike formal shoe wear. Oh yeah, because barefoot, okay. Element fight. Jigsaw. It cries tears of joy that you are its boss. Wow. Like fitting in. Dislike Susie's axe. Element mouse puzz. Oh yeah, puzzle. Mouse and puzzle.
Puzzle.
Yeah.
Puzzle.
Rudin Ranger. Obsessed with ranger shows. It lets everyone know it's better than Rudin. Like sucking up. Dislike show getting taped over. Okay. Element jewel blade. Head Hathy. Although stronger than Hathy, seems to have fewer friends. Oh yeah, and by the way, elemental pairs also have multiple wordings too. Like the same element is expressed through two themes, and those themes have multiple wordings as well. So good luck understanding that. People are trying.
Yeah, I already don't understand.
Although stronger than Hathy, seems to have fewer friends. Aww. Like peace and quiet, dislike being alone. Aww. So, like peace and quiet, dislike being alone. We need more representation like Head Hathy. Element heart ice. Okay. Undertale reference.
They just like me for real.
Yeah. The jukebox is broken. Feels like you might never find a working one. Let me look at the chat. People usually theorize about every small thing. Yeah, okay, read that already. Susie would love the MTT steak. Yeah, face. Man, this Chef Lancer character sticks out like a sore thumb in an otherwise really well-made marriage of serious characters and comedy. Like, who even is this guy? He wasn't even in the previous chapter. Exactly. A strange blade. Love the concept of for the twisted sword being a long kris, the knife. Oh right, the kris with two S's being a type of knife. That's really cool, yeah. Hello Luna. Looking back on the stream about when Snowgrave was first discovered, I remember when in the Inverted Fate server, I was I think the first to send a gif of Snowgrave and no one believed me. XD. That's really funny, Luna. I love that. It would be a crazy twist.
That's amazing.
It would be a crazy twist if it turns out that the closet doesn't really exist and it's like the Waterfall Gaster door. Oh my god.
Ow.
Like an actually a different realm. Yeah.
No, but Alpha specifically is said to get chalk from the closet.
Well, yeah, but you know, the closet might not exist as in, you know, the actual closet dark world. It seems like it's a closet dark world, but it's actually like a different realm. It like disappears if it's somebody not from the prophecy or something like that. I don't know. Like, I found the animation of the Snowgrave online and I sent it in the chat asking what it was, LOL. Elements are really funny because there's an entry for Jevil and he has 3 chaos, like what? Yeah, especially because like then we get death/scythe, which means that chaos is another expression of either death or scythe. And like, huh? Like, you know, in the Spumpton Q&A and thing, he says like death, don't deal with people that use death/scythe, which yeah, it means that chaos is an expression of either one of those.
I really don't get elemental pairs.
That's okay.
Me
You should.
neither.
All I know about them is literally just from Half-Bred Chaos's 3 videos on the topic.
I think I'll wait for the next chapters. It's probably gonna be explained then.
Lol. The jukebox is broken. Feels like that does really feel like something they would give a tutorial on in a future chapter. Yeah, definitely. Because it's a thing that we are trying to kind of decipher through just, you know, the code, and the code is specifically made to be incredibly vague. Like, to the point where people were debating if Spamton is a cat for a while because of elements on the code. The jukebox is broken. Feels like you might never find a working one. Undertale reference.
Lemonade, please?
Hey boss, I'll have a dark candy starfait. Sure is great to be here with my best friend Hathy. Hathy seems fine. Let me actually look up Deltarune wiki cafe. Oh, Castletown, sure. Cafe. Recruits. Shouldn't there be like a list of interactions you get here? Yeah, I might do that when we get to chapter 2. Let's just.
What are you looking for?
You know, the combinations thing. So like let's do where's Ruden? Yeah, there we go. Ruden Ranger next to this Ruden, and let's see what that does. I'll have a double.
I completely forgot you could do this.
I'll have a double starfait.
too.
No triple. Oh, hi, boss. Smile. Sigh. Does this guy have to one-up me on everything?
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. There we have it. Actually, okay. Let's check just regular dialogues for every character. Like, you know, on the top stuff here. Here we go. Hi, Pawn Man. Looks like it wants to osmose some flavorful cubes. Okay. Hathy is going to order a hard foam latte. Okay. Rabbik. Bloxer. Oh, oops. Bloxer. Everything tastes better with a normally shaped body. Looks like it wants to be dabbed with rubbing alcohol. Okay. Then Ruden Ranger on his own. And Head Hathy on her own.
Time to spend an hour doing every single combination.
Head Hathy drinks and the only combinations that are present are when the two recruits are sitting next to each other at this table. That's only when there are combinations. If you sit them at these tables up here, then it's just individual dialogues.
Yeah, I know.
Head Hathy drinks an iced tea in silence. Boss, you're treating me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Smile.
Smile.
Let's see. Okay, Hathy. Oops. Okay, no. Hathy down here. Wait, I can't. Hello? Can I not?
What?
Can I not change the ones on the bottom now? What? Hard foam latte. Okay, sure, but like, can I not change the ones on the bottom? Hello? Do I have to like change these? Why can I not? Oh, okay, it's just side to side, not down arrow. Okay. In that case, Head Hathy and Hathy. Oops. Hathy is letting Head Hathy have a sip of her latte. Head Hathy doesn't seem so alone. Yay! Let me do 2 Head Hathys. Oh, damn it.
Wrong head Hattie.
Head Hattie drinks an iced tea in silence. Okay, they're both too shy. It's okay. Jigsaws, I guess, maybe? 2 jigsaws, maybe? Lemonade, please. Okay, that's the same thing. Bloxer. 2 Bloxers. Nope. Let me look at the chat. Elements are really funny because there is, yeah, okay, read that already. The most important thing about elemental pairs is that there is an unused item that protects from elect/holy, aka light, and there can potentially be an item that protects them from everything. Yeah, that protects from everything. Yeah, that would be the zero, the zero element, yeah. Cafe dialogue stream 3 hours. It's only left-right arrows, yeah. I figured it out, it's okay.
I have a list of pairs that give dialogue if you want.
Oh, really? Okay, tell me.
Rabbic and... Oh wait, that's...
Yeah, give me
this
chapter
also
1 combinations.
Yeah, this also includes chapter 2 ones. Oh, there aren't any other with just chapter 1 ones.
Okay, it's okay. In that case, let me just put my faves in here. There we go. That's good. Let's go to the dojo. Hello.
The dojo.
Wow, our house is a dojo? Makes me wanna fight.
Can't we go to sleep? The fact that the bed is just out here.
It's a party every day, and I'm the oldest. We're the same age.
I love how they didn't update the previous chapter to include these little faces. Like, that's so funny. Hi, dice person.
Hehehe, looks like fighting wasn't in the cards for us. Lucky for you, just hope you don't meet my friends.
Okay. Finally, a dojo for people that are normal shaped. I will train myself for the tournament. Okay. That's cool. I'm Battles Master. Ask me about battles. When shots aim directly, I love how it's specifically a jigsaw piece instead of a soul, because like it would make, yeah. Aim, and with the bowler hat too. Try to move slow. They aim where you were, not where you go. Take the advantage and move bit by bit. They'll gain TP, but you won't get hit. You'll gain TP. Okay. Cool. We reached our monthly funding goal. I will now talk about our haul. It was dark, filled with darker dollar-wearers, fed from subscription by our followers. For working hard, no bank, no lender. We received 1 unit of legal tender. Thanks for donating. Bars!
Absolute bars!
Hitbox. Shots aren't always as they appear. The bigger they are, the less to fear. You'll always get hurt a little inside. Take your pride and learn the size. Yeah, the actual hitbox. Nothing. Okay.
Okay. No bars.
First BRB.
The first BRB of the stream.
First of many.
Question: where is the Jigsaw Soul fan game?
Bro.
No one talks about the Jigsaw Soul.
Yeah, the 8th fallen human, who is just jigsaw shaped.
I will have to end soon, by the way, so I will change the thumbnail and save the one that we currently have for later. So it will just be basically Castle Town, which is fine.
How productive.
Like, it's
was
fine
fast.
though. This is important stuff too. Hey boss,
Lots of progress today.
I'm so glad to have a nice boss. I could shed a tear. But I won't! I'm on the job! I'll cry at home with the kids! I love that line so much. Boss, you're strong, but there's always time to learn. The next step after tutorials is training. So, me and the boys got you together at dojo. Complete our battle challenges and get some fabulous prizes.
Meanwhile, you might get a little bit tougher. We're gonna make you the strongest, boss. Nothing. We'll be working on new challenges, so check back in, boss. Okay. Challenge. Jigsaw Jaw. Prize Joe's life savings. Learn how to spare like a champ. Grace Challenge 1. $100. Get 100 TP without getting hit. You can do it, boss. Clover rematch. Club sandwich. It's not Clover's birthday anymore. She wants to go easy on you now. Okay. Hi, Jigsaw Jaw. Boss! You can act and spare on the same turn. You know why I'm also looking forward to these is that maybe in the future we'll get like fights with characters we didn't actually get to fight, you know? I think that is like an interesting concept. Because, you know, maybe we'll get
a boss rush challenge will go hard.
Yeah! Well, maybe there will be like a
true.
boss rush, like with actual recruits, and it'll be like proper sparring. Or maybe we'll get like, you know, fights with characters that we didn't get to fight because they, you know, in story wouldn't actually have a reason to attack us.
True.
But in a dojo, they would like love to actually spar, you know? Maybe that will be the case. If you know Carissa's act will give an enemy 100% mercy, alright, this is where we'll actually introduce the actual percentages. Spare them on the same turn with Susie or Rousey. Jigsaw Jaw digs in. Check. Jigsaw Jaw, beat him up to earn his life savings. We're not beating him up. Boss, don't listen to that! That's the wrong act! The wrong act! Shave. Spare. You shaved Jigsaw Jaw's stubble. Beautiful. He's so happy. Rousey spared Jigsaw Jaw. Oh, boss, you're sparing me! Whoop! Wait a second! I got something else to remind you of! Boss, it works the same with making an enemy tired. If an act will make an enemy tired, use Rousey's pacifier right away. Jigsaw Jaw looks like he could use a bedtime story. Sleepy story. Wait.
I love that reverse sphere.
Jigsaw Jaw drank coffee. Jigsaw Jaw stopped being tired. Boss, you're putting me to sleep. I mean, you aren't. Making me tired and pacify me, boss. Oh right, I forgot about the fact that in the first one, when you keep cutting his stubble, but you don't actually like, you know, spare
him.
immediately,
It
he
grows
just
back
keeps
immediately.
regrowing the beard, yeah. Jigsaw Jaw looks like he could use a bedtime story. Susie told the enemy a bedtime story about beating them up. The enemy became tired. Yeah, okay, you don't actually have like unique dialogue here. Okay, fine. Sleepy story, spare. Susie told the enemy.
No, you need to
Yeah.
classify.
Right, I
Yeah.
forgot about that. I'm stupid. Whatever. It's magic. Pacify. Susie told the enemy a bedtime story about beating them up. The enemy became tired. Rousey cast Pacify. You did it, boss! If you can manage to spare enemies right away, battles will go a lot faster. That's a— oh my god, you know what I just thought about? You know how the secret bosses actually turn into like armors and weapons? What if like after you have every single one of those, you can get like, you know, a super cool fight with all of them, you know, like interchangeably. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, keep dreaming.
Keep dreaming. Battles will go a lot faster, that's all. An amazing battle. As promised, here is your reward. You received Joe's life savings, $1.
The one you donated.
Yeah, exactly, also. Hey, boss, how can I help you? Okay. Oh yeah, can we do this again? There we go, cool. I wanna do the stubble thing. Shave. You shaved. There we go. Jigsaw Jaw's stubble regrew. Ah, it's my 1 o'clock shadow. You shaved. Oh, it's my 2 o'clock shadow.
2 o'clock.
It's my 3 o'clock. 3 in the morning. Homestuck reference.
4.
4. 5. Blast! Oh, whoops. I'm so- Oh, damn it! I'm sorry! An amazing battle! I don't have any more to give. I have already taken everything I had. I'm so sorry, Jigsaw Joe.
When I saw you accidentally did fight, I was like, oh hell yeah, please don't notice and hit him.
Shut up.
I was thinking you did this on purpose.
No.
Are you doing it a third time?
To apologize.
Okay.
There we go.
Put him to sleep.
The Grace Challenge, $100. Craze! Toho.
New attack.
Oh ho.
Toho.
Oh.
No hit challenge.
Yay. An amazing
He
battle.
did it.
Yeah. Clobber. Hey, Clobber.
Clobber.
Clobber! Fight me. Fight me, Clobber. Clover joins the stage. Clover, attack 8, defense 2. 2 heads are better than 1. Okay, well, the same thing. Nice dojo today. What? It's just awful. Please stop, you two. New attacks. Love that. Such a funny sprite too. Like, look at it reach over the tail. Topic. Choose the topic. Puzzle. That's right. Not bad. It's okay. I also love that they turned that into like a time thing too, like a little mini game that's timed. I love the like change of that, you know. I
Do
love
topic
that.
long.
Nah. Oh damn it. We only get like 3 clovers here, huh? That's okay.
Can Clover be considered the boss? Or like just a mini boss?
I mean, probably a mini boss.
Probably a mini boss.
Hole. That's right. Not bad. It's okay. I love Clover. Number 3. How well do you know us? You know nothing, idiot! Sorry about this. Nice. Damn it,
Yeah,
I almost
Having
no
a
hit.
conversation about the number 3, just in general.
Yeah. There we go.
Number 3.
An amazing battle. There you go. Club sandwich. Cool. Love that. Love this place. Let me look at the chat. BRB Craft getting ready to take over for April Fools. I don't know, maybe we'll do that. Maybe the BRB thing will be over my face the whole like stream tomorrow. Which I do want to stream tomorrow. The Castletown stream. The original Star Walker and Newbird fight. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Incredible voice, thank you. Every secret boss fighting together, and then there's Joe and Spampton having an argument like a divorced couple. Exactly, see, you get it. You get it. You understand.
Tomorrow for April Fools, you should schedule a skin and then dupe everyone and not show up.
No! oh, how about this? How about this? I actually play the game, but I don't say anything there. I'm just not there, and you guys have to say everything.
You're just BRB.
Yeah, the entire time. But I'm like playing the game, but I'm BRB the entire time, so you can't hear me. Okay.
I think, you know what would be really funny if Toby released chapter 3 and 4 on April Fools.
That's, yeah.
Like, aha, Toby, nice one, and then it's the actual game.
Yeah.
I'll explode.
Sell pocket items, you don't have anything? What's pocket items? I'm not actually sure. Okay.
I don't know.
Take your
Maybe
time.
souvenirs?
Ain't like it's better spent. So, we are here now, in a new world. Oh, and right off the heels of defeating that clown. Incredible. Oh? What's that? It seems like he gave something to you. That's right. You must not have noticed it. That crystal. It's nearly invisible, but you've been holding it this whole time. Here, I'll take it off your hands and appraise it. Incredible. To think he had a shadow crystal. Shadow crystals, so called because you can only see their shadow. God, I love that concept so much. Call it a premonition, but I get the feeling you may find more of these. If you continue to defeat strong adversaries like him, that is. If you can gather more shadow crystals, bring them here. I'm sure I can stitch together something incredible for you. Alright. And yeah,
Shadow crystal making pure crystal?
they probably, honestly, they took our thing. We're broke now. If you can defeat more strong adversaries, you may find more shadow crystals. Try your best. It may be tough, but I'm sure it will be worth it. Okay. See you again, or not. Okay. Every single yeah, lol, it's everything tomorrow. Oh, I like that Sham voice too. Thank you. Oh, right, because this is the first time you're on a Deltarune stream, I'm pretty sure, D, right? Yeah. Recruits. If you spare or pacify enough enemies of the same type, they will be recruited. Recruits will appear in your town. Wonder what happens if you get them all? You can check the area's recruit status at save points. Certain bosses are excluded. Okay. Item storage. You will now have access to storage menu at save points. Bless! Ah, hallelujah! Okay. When you're out of space, items you find or buy will be sent to your storage. Feel free to put things inside you might not be able to use yet. Cool. Controls. Here is a reminder of the controls. Change them in the config menu. Z. Confirm and interact with things. X. Cancel. Hold to run. Shows all text instantly. C. Opens the menu. Hold down to quickly skip text boxes. Okay. Okay, so we have save. We have recruits. Yep. And we have storage. Let's put the glow shard in there. Light candy. Oh right, no, hold on a second. Actually, let's read light candy. See, we didn't actually. Light candy. White candy with a chalky texture. It'll recover 120 HP. Let's save it. Might be a unique item for later. You know, you never know. Yeah. And other than that, let's also put away the spin cake. So we have more space. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, save. It's a bit scary moving to a new place, but as a ball, the only thing to sphere except sphere, there's only no, I messed it up. There's nothing to sphere except sphere itself. Okay. I love this guy's second dialogue because I remember when I am playing. Each time I watch a playthrough, I'm like, please get the Coat Hanger guy's like second dialogue, and they never do. But I don't actually remember what it is. I just remember liking it a lot, so I'm looking forward to this second dialogue. Prince Walzai, I will keep your hat erect until you need it. Until then, please allow me to pretend to be a wizard. Here. Very worth it. Very worth it. Frickin' stimulation guy from Inscription, by the way, with that hat. Just wanted to show off your huge house, huh? No, what I want to show is what I want to show you is upstairs.
Go downstairs.
Oh, I nearly forgot. This is where I cook. Meth. Crystal methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine.
Blue stuff.
Methamphetamine.
Blue stuff. Blue stuff. Methamphetamine. Methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine.
We are joking, YouTube, by the way. You cook everything in a giant witch's pot. Of course, cauldron cooking is very convenient. Here, Chris, Susie, a cake. I'll thick on the frosting. That was for sharing. Hey, anyone was free to make an interception. That's the thing though, you weren't free. Okay, now make a chocolate one. Why don't we go upstairs first? Okay, door is locked. BF, living quarters for bad guys. By the way, double door, darker world real?
Layer 2?
Yeah, layer 2 of Dark World. It's violently protecting the jail. Thank you. Take you see around. Why are you even in cages still? I am Golden Sam. They switched the cages. Golden Sam is now the one carrying the kings. We're still behind bars for some reason, but it's okay. We've grown to love this hellish place where we dress as animals. We're still behind bars for some reason, but it's okay. Yeah. Oh, this is a nice present. We decided to dress as kings. It's cultural exchange. Yeah. I love how all of them have freaking little kitty ears, kitty nose, and like, you know, whiskers. Like all of them. Like the sad ones in the background too.
Does that mean the animals and the kings are like becoming friends?
I hope
for
so.
some reason.
I hope so. Hi. Look, it's a big guy. It's a big hamster. It's a big hamster.
It's the big hamster.
Ah,
I'm
the
so-
light nurse. Have you come to humiliate me? No.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Eat it, old man. Hey, why the hell does he get a giant water thing? Jealous, are you? Then gaze in envy, whelps, as I suckle from this giant hamster bottle. Ha ha! Glub glub, feel the spell. Glub glub, Homestuck reference. Feel the spell.
Glub glub?
Never mind. We have nothing to discuss. Okay, bye. By the way, is my son happy? Like you care? You were gonna throw him off a cliff. Ah, your prejudice made my bluff too effective, I see. Besides, even if I threw him, he would just bounce. My son is a bouncy little pumpkin. Oh, cute. We're done talking to you. Freaking, by the way, the fact that he threatened it still is like messed up, like regardless of that.
Yeah.
He's getting it all for himself.
The door sign.
Oh, I forgot about that. I have a surprise for you two. I made rooms for you in the castle. Rooms? So you can stay here whenever you want. I'd be happy if this place could be like a second home for you. A place that you can go, no matter what's happening outside. Susie is like freaking freaking out right now. Well, we'll take a look. It's not like I care or anything. I love this room, man. Moss! It's
Moss.
some decorative moss. Looks delicious. Why the hell does your room get moss?
Jealous?
Jealous, very jealous. I love this room. It's a wardrobe full of all sorts of different clothes. I love this room, but I see it and the only thing I think about is half-bred chaos.
Oh my god.
You could wear whatever
right,
you
true.
want. You could wear whatever you want. That's like, I feel like an important thing here. It's a shelf. All sorts of keepsakes could be put here. It's a stand
You
for your.
think we...
It's a stand for your manual. I thought you might want to keep it here in case you want to read it. Okay. It's a bed that's been carefully crafted. It's suitable for a bed inspector. I'm smiling
Oh yeah,
right
bed
now. Hell yeah.
inspection.
It's suitable for a bed inspector. I forgot this was dialogue here. That's awesome. Oh, damn it. No, I got the wrong screenshot because I wanted to post it on this. There we go, finally.
Do you think we will be able to wear anything we want in the next chapters?
I don't know. Maybe we'll...
Wow,
maybe...
Craft, sending stuff there and completely ignoring what I send.
What just
Yeah, look at...
Okay, let me show that on stream. This is what Asfi sent on Discord. Yeah. You should have put fucking Mark Grayson there, actually.
No, you don't get it. Half of my Twitter timeline has been fucking invisible by Duran Duran.
Oh,
It's
okay.
insane.
Yeah, okay. I
Half
get
of
it.
the fucking tweets I see are there.
Oh, it's because of Transvisibility
Oh.
Day. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Transvisibility.
No.
No?
I mean, I guess it is, but it's not. I guess it is that day, but it's not because of that. My Twitter has been like that for months.
Okay. If he's invincible, then why can I see him? Okay. Let me look at the chat. Sean voice still. Chris, we need to cook. Crystal, me the Quins. Exactly. You get it, Izan. Seeing the King again was hilarious. King and Lancer are canonically big hamsters then. Exactly. Despite his rage, he's just a hamster in a cage. Exactly! Everybody gets me today. He's getting it all for himself. Slides over in ample timing. Ample timing, yeah. Help, I don't know if I'll finish up catching up in time. I'm still 37 minutes away. That's okay, Luna. Oh my god. No matter what's happening outside, even the roaring? Maybe we'll eventually be able to wear a hat and not crash the game. Yeah, exactly, see? That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly!
Wearing a hat crashes the game. If it's invisible, then why isn't it title card? Yeah. I want justice! I want Deltarune! Okay, and Susie, this is your room. I tried to make it something you'd like, but you can put anything else you want in here too. I'm still laughing about the frickin' Powerplex joke I made just now. Okay, I really hope you like it. Spikes on the bed, by the way. My own room, huh? I guess that's pretty cool. My own room, like this. How long did it take you to do this? Well, since I last saw you, I remember there being this one animation where he just kind of crumbles because it hurt a lot. Man, you're a real weenie, you know that. I think she likes it, Chris. Oh, jealous, I got the cool room. Look, Chris.
I remember once I saw a video where when she punched Rousey, it fucking flew right off the screen and exploded.
Yes,
I think that video was Maxine.
I think if I would guess, that would be made by Maxine. Like, that would be the kind of person to make that. For reference, Maxine is also the same person that did those freaking Chris backwards long jumping through the stairs thing. Like, you know, yeah, that thing. Like that, those animations.
Mm-hmm.
Cool spike bed. Cool spike bed. Now I can stab myself during the night. Finally, some convenience. Damn, there's everything in here. Pine cones, chalk, moss, jars of salsa, pieces of ice, black crumbs from the toaster, jawbreakers. The black crumbs from the toaster, dude. Oh, and I guess I like actual food too. Hey Chris, stop eye-bogarting my snacks! Okay. Susie, you didn't get to read the manual, so I put it over here for you. Cool. I'll read it before bed. That'll put me to sleep. Okay.
Good idea.
It's a clothes drawer full of spiky and dangerous clothing. All of the clothes are ripping each other up into shreds. Hell yeah, jealous, Chris? Okay. Awesome. We're done with Susie's room. It's cool though. You know, this pattern, the shape that this door is in, is strangely resemblant of those green room doors. You know, those green room doors. You found 20 rupees in the hole. Unfortunately, blah. Recreationally. Lancer, you aren't gonna believe how sick my room is. A room as sick as you? Whoa, I want to see. I'll keep digging holes until I reach your room. It's not got a door, you know. A door? Wow, Beach Boy, you really went all out. I love that my floor is full of holes. Can I interact with this hole?
Boy.
Presumably dug for fun. Salsa buried. Spade. Wow, it's better than I remember. I even have my own bed now. Now I don't have to sleep in a hole anymore. I thought you already had a bed. No, that was for the bike. Of course it was. Can I interact with the NPC yeah, there we go. Fun. Bye, Lancer. Hey, Ralsei, what's up here? Oh, just more rooms I'm renovating. So is your room up here? Up there? Yes. I still haven't dusted it though. Yeah. Like we need to see your nerdy glasses collection anyway. Okay. So
He needs to, before he lets us see his room, he needs to hide the piles of Lazarus dust.
exactly. So what do we do now? Feel free to explore the town until you're ready to leave. Like we're gonna leave now, right, Chris?
Bye.
2F living quarters. I guess we won't leave immediately since we still got the side areas to look at, and after that we'll save and leave the rest for later. And leave the rest of the chapter for later, again, just to be safe. There is a hole in the wall. There is nothing inside. This is for when you beat Jevil on a different save file in chapter 1. You just receive a dark crystal in here. In that hole. Which is, again, strange. Oh, it's quite a wonderful town, really, thank you. So, why am I alone in here? A bit of self-reflection, I suppose. I do realize I was quite a coward before. So I wanted to say, well, I still am. My cards, I cannot handle society. For now, I'll be leaving at the top of this cliff. Then I'm ready to meet society again. I will be back when, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful home. I will not use it. Bye.
Bye.
Check in on the checkerboard. Ah, no checkerboard. Not yet. Hi, horsey. Must the society left, didn't he? I reckon I knew this wouldn't happen. It's not no fault of yours. He'll be back. He'll be back one day. He'll be back one day, horsey. It's not no fault of yours. Okay. Mr. Elegance. Looks like the clothes are nibbled. Take a bite? Yeah. You put your mouth against the mannequin's cheek. Chris? Don't bother, it tastes awful. Ain't Susie? Okay. Without trees, I must gain nutrients by eating cloves. Such is the way of the worm. Okay. Okay. Hi. I like being like this. Don't tell nobody. Okay. Okay. We're done. We are officially donezo.
That's the castle town.
That's the castle
The
town.
amazing leg man.
Yeah. Guys,
Amazing leg man.
thank you for joining us today. Oh yeah. No. There we go. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for sticking around. If you're still here and you enjoyed, please leave a like. That would be very nice. YouTube or Drivel, you know how it is. But I mean, yeah, it would be very nice, like, just regardless. But yeah, comment of the day. Oh, I'm gonna make a new list for myself. Yeah, question of the day. I'm gonna make a new list for myself for specific things I got across of a list to get in the upcoming chapter. But you guys can like point out specific things that you like maybe, okay, how about this? In terms of stuff you can just simply miss, any sort of like hidden item, secret interaction, like stuff that is
The
very
giant toilet.
Yes, stuff that is very niche, like the giant toilet. Tell me your favorite out of just missable things in chapter 2. Just your favorite niche missable thing in chapter 2. Yeah, that's the that's the question of the day. You can answer that. You can answer something else. You can just answer like, I don't know, Chicago style pizza to infuriate Luna and Asfi specifically. And yeah, comment that, like the stream, share with a friend if you feel like it. And yeah, that'll be it. Sub for more. Bye. We'll see y'all later. Probably tomorrow. Bye.
Probably tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Deltarune.